Hello, I'm Howard, and I'm excited to welcome you to a journey that might just change the way you think about heaven and hell. In this series, a new episode dropping every Friday, we're diving deep into Emanuel Swedenborg's captivating work, Heaven and Hell. Most of us grew up with a pretty straightforward notion of heaven and hell, a place of reward or punishment that we'll end up in after we die. But what if I told you that's only scratching the surface? What if heaven and hell are more about the inner state of our hearts and minds rather than distant places we'll visit in the afterlife? Or to paraphrase Solzhenitsyn, the line between heaven and hell goes through the heart of every human being. Our common understanding tends to reduce these profound concepts into something simple. Be good, go to heaven. Be bad, go to hell. But the reality Swedenborg reveals is far more nuanced, complex, and most importantly, present. Heaven and hell aren't just destinations we arrive at one day in the future. They are dynamic states of being that shape our daily lives, our thoughts, and our choices right now. So if you're ready to explore beyond the cliché and discover a more meaningful and transformative perspective, stay tuned. We're about to embark on a journey that goes beyond the notions of punishment and reward, unveiling the spiritual realities that are alive within us and around us at every moment. Let's get started. Today we're starting with a big question. What did Jesus really mean when he spoke of the end of the age in the Bible? I'm not talking about a Hollywood-style apocalypse, but a deeper spiritual transformation. In the book of Matthew, chapter 24, it talks about the sun and moon being darkened, stars falling from heaven, and the Lord coming in the clouds with angels. Sounds intense, right? A lot of people take this literally, believing it's a prophecy of the last judgment and the destruction of the world. But here's the twist. Swedenborg reveals that these words aren't about physical events at all. Let's leave the apocalyptic death and destruction to the special effects folks in Hollywood. The events described in Matthew are symbols, spiritual symbols. And in this series, we're going to explore what they really mean. Let's break this down. When the passage talks about the sun being darkened, it's referring to the loss of love in the world. The moon not giving its light, that's the fading of faith. And the stars falling, they represent the decline of understanding and insight into what is true. This isn't a prediction of physical disaster, but rather the state of our hearts and our minds. I hope you can see that when love and faith disappear, the world becomes darker, spiritually speaking, of course. Now here's the cool part. Swedenborg tells us that the Lord coming in the clouds means his presence in the Word, in the Bible itself. The clouds symbolize that literal meaning of the Scriptures, while the glory represents the deeper, hidden truths that he's revealing to us. So why is this revelation happening now? Well, according to Swedenborg, it's because we are at a point where love and faith are scarce. The Lord is making the deeper meanings of the Word accessible to renew our spiritual understanding and to guide us, if we're willing to see it. In the chapters to come, we will uncover profound insights about heaven, hell, and what really happens after we pass on. But more than that, we will gain insight into the myriad of ways that the spiritual realm influences our every thought, our every decision, and our every action in this world. Swedenborg's purpose in sharing these truths is to dispel doubt, to bring hope, and to provide answers to life's biggest questions. So if you've ever wondered what lies beyond, or if the Bible holds more meaning than meets the eye, stay tuned. We're just getting started, and I can't wait to share more of Swedenborg's revelation with you each Friday. If this has you excited for the series to come, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next episode.